Good morning, Fluffam. How are you doing? What I just shown you is a little droplet of water on a blade of grass. It's a display of cohesion and surface tension. If you take that into a bigger scale, you might think that gas has some of the same properties. While mainstream will say that's not the case, you might want to rethink that. If you're dealing with, for example, aerospace, which in some cases change the way they treat the environment they fly in, from aeronautical principles to fluid dynamic principles. You can, look that up in whatever research papers about planes you can find. But flying in some instances involves fluid dynamics. Especially when you look at aerodynamics. So that's one thing to think about. Another thing is that I wanted to discuss is the mainstream idea of pharmaceuticals and the allopathic medicine. There is a culture of trust and distrust. Me being on the distrust. And, Joe Blow Blue Pill is generally on the trust side of things. In my personal life, I have seen a lot of mishaps going on. Where things could have been diagnosed with relative ease, yet they did not. We can all have the dentist examples of you have a cavity, or could be seen on the picture, but it wasn't said to you, because a starting cavity means more money if it grows. That's just a simple example, not to mention, the monstrosities of, root canals and all that kind of bullshit. But you also have, cancer diagnosis. If you have a cancer, wouldn't it be wise to check your whole body for a spread of cancer, rather than cutting it away, putting you on horrible treatments and hoping for the best? The same would go for, someone got back pains. You check the whole spine, not just the area where you got an issue, because we know it's interconnected with each other, but they tend to ignore it. And it's about the interconnectivity of things where the mainstream just flat out sucks. They don't correlate things with each other. They try to isolate things that cannot be isolated because they're connected to something else. You know, it really drives me mad, and it's really frustrating. Let's keep it with that. So, you know, keep an eye out on things like that in your personal life and in your dealings with mainstream institutions, because they're gonna fuck you up, whatever, just to make a buck. And they don't care about your life, they don't care about your health, they don't care about anything other than their wallets. And the people that do so, you know, the nurse, the doctor, the teachers, whatever, they don't do it on purpose, but because they don't know any better, because they're closed-minded idiots. Because they haven't been taught and they don't think. They don't think for themselves, they never will. So, that's up to you. Anyway, I gotta go. See you later.